The rancher leaned back in his chair, exhausted from the day's work, and offered his daughters a simple promise: pick anything you want. He expected the usual requests: a new dress, a doll, maybe a sweet treat from town. But when he looked up, both girls were silent. Their eyes weren't on toys, candy, or anything material. They were fixed on her, the woman who had come to live on the ranch not long ago. A quiet, strong woman, hardened by loss and whispers from the town. The rancher blinked, taken aback. "What is it?" he asked gently. But the girls only pointed, their little hands shaking slightly. The room was heavy with anticipation. The town's gossip, the judgments, and the doubt that had surrounded this woman for months seemed to dissolve in that moment. The daughters saw something their father had missed, a presence that felt safe, kind, and necessaire. The rancher's heart skipped. He had never expected his children to choose for him. Yet in their silence, they made a decision he could not ignore. He looked at her, really looked, and understood why the girls had chosen her. It wasn't about wealth, status, or appearances. It was about warmth, protection, and a sense of home. For a moment, the silence stretched as if the room itself were holding its breath. Then he spoke softly, almost to himself. "I see it too." He walked over, extending his hand not as a gesture of authority, but of partnership and trust. She hesitated, fear and hope mingling in her eyes. The girl's smiles encouraged her. Slowly, she took his hand. The rancher knew the town would gossip. They would say she had manipulated him, that his daughters were too young to know better, that he had made a mistake. But in that quiet ranch house, surrounded by the people he loved most, he didn't care. The choice wasn't theirs to approve or condemn. It was theirs to make together. By sunset, the air had changed. The daughters laughed, running through the yard. She and the rancher worked side by side. The weight of judgment lifted, if only for a moment. In silence, in a simple gesture of pointing fingers, the girls had shown him what mattered most, and sometimes the purest hearts can see what even adults cannot. Sometimes, in the West, the smallest voices carry the greatest truth. And on that ranch, a family that was once fractured began to grow. Chosen not by expectation, but by love, trust, and quiet understanding.